Investor Education Series is a flagship product of Broadsheet Radio, which we have been using over the period to educate investors on the market and the direction. And of course, we are very versatile and we treat not directly things that have to do with the market. This time it is prompted by what is going on in the economy and the announcement just last week, the 24th of August 2023, when all of a sudden from the blues, the Nigerian Bureau of Statistics announced that the unemployment rate in Nigeria had dropped to 4.1. Some of us wondered. I personally said, did it drop with or drop by? But we are clarified that it dropped to, which means from 33.31% it was the last time to just this last quarter, first quarter of 2023, it has dropped to 4.1. What a magic. It's as if the government of the day has performed magic. But that's not it. Before you castigate them and say they are lying, what actually happened was a change in methodology. There was a change in methodology. In April of last year, yes, April of last year to be sure, the MBS announced that they are going to change their methodology of calculating what is unemployment and what is employment and defining who is employed. And it was actually the application of this new method that dropped it. Whether this method is fair or not is for you to judge. But let's see what happened. Under the old methodology, anybody of working age and that is healthy who worked for less than 20 hours in a week and did not get a job to do for that period, less than 20 hours in a week makes you unemployed. Simply, that is the definition of unemployed person. You are of working age, you are healthy, and you look for a job. You did not get. You looked for anything less than 20 hours. That's to say, if you have worked for 21 hours, you are qualified to have been employed. That is the old method. Now, let's see the new method that they are employing. It says, under the new method, if you are healthy to work, and for a whole week you didn't work, and then let me read it precisely for you to see. Under the new method, if you have not worked in the past 7 days and have been looking for work in the past 4 weeks and are ready to work and you are not working, you are considered unemployed. Now, the major thing here is that the period to calculate the unemployed was shortened. People who were previously classified as unemployed came in as employed this season. Now, it also says it doesn't matter really the manner of employment. The new method does not matter what manner of employment. If you had a menial job and you have worked for such 1 hour in a week, even if you have earned the paltry sum of 500 naira, you qualify to be the employed. That is what changed the parameters. Even if you have earned, what you earned is not important. So the economists describe when you are not earning what you should earn as disguised unemployment. So people who were unemployed or disguised as employed were classified as employed in this new method. That's what changed the whole thing. Now I leave it to you, the judge. You are listening to me and you may not have known how they arrived at 4.1%. as unemployed Nigerians. That has beaten the developed economies. How I wish Nigeria has 4.1% unemployed. We won't be crying. You need to see it yourself. The people, the army of young people in the street looking for a job does not justify that to have 4.1% unemployed. It's not. We are talking about 33 point something, jumping from up there down to 4.1. And that is why it has created a lot of confusion. People called into the studio, people faced us. Some of them felt like that we are the ones turning it down. No, we are not churning out those figures. It is the National Bureau for Statistics, Nigerian arm of statistics, that gave that figure. And they are standing by it because according to them, they said it is the standard the rest of the world is using, that the rest of the world is calculating it that way. Well, I wouldn't know where it comes from, but is it realistic? I would like you to join in this argument. Send in your comments. Let us trash it. Maybe we'll send a communique to the same government and tell them, look, this your 4.1 is not realistic, but you now get the parameters that they used in arriving at that figure. That settles the matter. We will face the parameters not the government, and find out whether the rest of the world has applied that method. But even if they do, the next question is it realistic? Does it communicate the volume or the number of people that are unemployed? In the Nigerian case, for instance, that matter will be for you, the judge, to judge this time. I just will have to present to you. I think it makes sense for you to respond to us. Thank you.